You're going to come here. What I want you to do from here, straight line, and I want you to take your heels, extend both legs straight. So your feet are going to go, instead of in a straight line here, that's straight. Hips, knees, ankles are straight. Instead of being totally straight like that, take your ankles and heels a little bit to the front of you, and then make sure your rib placement is right over your pelvis. So sometimes it's possible to have your ribs kind of twisting to one side more than the other. So just kind of like pull the ribs around. Ribs are over your pelvis. We want to activate the sides. Those sides keep wrapping around for support. Wring out the wet sponge. You could have your hand on your hip if you like. What I want you to do is lift up the top leg, and then I want you to do pulse, pulse, and then I want you to point back. Pull those ribs together. Inhale, stretch. Inhale, stretch. Kick, kick, point back. Kick and kick. Point back. 7. Point back. Keep your pelvis stable. Imagine a sling is under your rib cage, lifting those ribs. And 5. Kick, kick. Extend. 4 more. Kick, kick. Extend. 3. Extend. 2 more. Last one. Okay, next, I want you to take your top leg, and I want you to start to, from your femur bone, I want you to start to twist out a little bit. Activate these muscles right up there on the side of your hip and thigh. I want to get into your glute meads a little bit. And then release shoulder and arm for a sec, just in case you're overdoing it. Just get it released. Come back down. Now, we're going to point, draw the knee in, extend, flex on the way down. I want you to squeeze into the side of your hip and thigh. And if the pointing and the flexing is too much to deal with, guess what? You don't have to point and flex your foot. It's only if it feels good and it's okay to coordinate it. If you don't want to worry so much about the foot, what it's doing, just kind of relax it. You don't have to go gung-ho on it. So I want you to keep your pelvis stabilized. Inhale, your ribs expand sideways. Inhale, no motion in the pelvis. Inhale, stretch, reach, exhale, down. 4 more. Inhale, stretch, reach, exhale, down. 3. Those ribs connect in the front. 2. Last one. Excellent. Now lift, reverse. Ribs expand. This one's harder. Woo! I feel those glutes. Wrap the side of that hip, okay? And 7. Sides of neck are long. 6. 5. 4. Really squeeze the side of that hip. 3. 2 more. Zipper up under the front of those ribs. Last one. Breathing in, exhale. Excellent. Okay, come all the way down. You're going to relax your head and your neck. If you have a pillow, you could use it. If you don't, you can just bend your bottom arm like that. Come all the way down to your mat like this. That way your neck is long, you're supported, you're using your bottom arm. Now, your bottom leg is going to go out. You're going to bring your top foot in front. And then I just want you to lift the bottom leg off the mat. Lower. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. You can even bring this hand behind the head. Opening that shoulder. So we're stretching and lengthening. Work that inner thigh. 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3. Your abdominals keep working. Draw in from zipper up. Think length. 3 and 2. Okay, now bottom leg, point your toes. Do mini circles. 10, 9. Point those toes. 8. Without moving your pelvis. 7, 6, 5. Really stretch long. 4 and 3, 2. Now you're going to reverse it. 10, 9. Careful. Those ribs connect. 8, 7, 6. Careful not to move the hips. 5, 4, and 3. Good job. 2 more. Last one. Yay! Okay, you're gonna fold our knees, stack your knees, and stack your ankles. Press up using your top arm. So now we're gonna engage the side lateral tricep head. We're gonna extend our bottom arm long. Our knees are stacked, our ankles are stacked, sides of waist are long, and I want you to push up, okay? And then come back down, just like that. Shoulder away from ear. You're gonna push up, come right back down. Push up, come right back down. 7, shoulders are away from the ears. 6, feel the sides of those ribs wrapping you. 5, think of those oblique slings. You're gonna wring out that wet towel on the sides of your waist. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Awesome. We're gonna swing those legs back around. Okay, here we go again on the other side. So before you start, I'm gonna have you tilt chin a little bit forward, tilt up. 4, 3, just a small little tilt. 2, last one. Tilt down just a baby bit. Make sure shoulders are away from ears. Tiny little rotation, shoulder to shoulder. Just 4. Good. Relax your facial muscles, your mouth, your jaw. 3. Tiny motion. 2 more. Last one. Come back center. Now remember, here, that's a cheating thing, and you're going to get all out of alignment if that happens. I'm just showing you what it looks like. Your collarbones are wide. Now, let's see. I might have to adjust by going back. Yeah, so you could see shoulder. Now, instead of having hip, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, some exercises we do this way. For this particular one, we're going to bring our ankles just a little bit in front of our hips, okay? Now I want you to find where are your ribs. Find your ribs, and I want you to be centered with them. So shoulders, bring your ribs to wherever your pelvis is. It sounds funny, but believe it or not, we twist sometimes according to what we do daily, and we get out of alignment. I want you to feel your ribs come back over your pelvis, okay? Find your alignment. Then I want the front of your ribs to meet the back of your ribs. So we don't arch our back. We don't scrunch our mid-back together. So we have the connection. We want the sides of our waist, wring out the wet sponge. Now, you're going to do lift up your top leg. You're going to not move hips. Exhale, exhale, inhale back. So you'd flex to the front. You can kick further back behind. I just don't have the space. If you kick back, you're just making sure you're not rolling your hip forward like that, okay? So you can kick further back than I am. Find your ribs again if you moved. Exhale, exhale, inhale back. Imagine there's a sling under the bottom of the ribs lifting up, supporting you. Those are your obliques, actually. Exhale, exhale, inhale back. That diaphragmatic breathing. And then as you get those ribs to connect, ribcage connection. And then from down in there. 6, 5, shoulders away from ears. Chest is open. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Exhale, exhale, point back. Okay, now your ankles are stacked. If you want, you could have hand behind head and neck. Point, elongate, down. If the pointing and flexing is just too much for you, don't worry about it. Just worry about draw the leg in, extend leg to sky, lower it down. If you want to coordinate it with the pointing, the flexing, you can. Catch your ribs. My ribs were getting lost. I caught them. Breathing in, stretch, elongate. Wrap the side of that hip and thigh. Use those glutes, sides of those glutes. Lateral hip rotators. Get in there. Breathing in now. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. Keep your pelvis stabilized. 5. Hopefully you feel heat in your center. That's what I want. Those deep core connections. 4. All those abdominals are working. 3. Your core is working the whole time you're doing Pilates. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Okay. Feel the length. Reverse it. The leg goes straight. Pull in. Glide away. Keep this ear away from that bottom shoulder. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. 7. Zipper up. Rib cage connection. Sides of ribs. 6. Those obliques have to work. 5.4. Really stretch long out of your center. 3, 2. It starts to burn in there, okay? Last one. If the burning's too much, wait. Let the fatigue go away. Come back and join us. So you did both directions. Next one, we're going to come down lower. Take your bottom arm under your head first, a pillow, so your neck isn't unsupported. Come down like this. And then you could take your top arm behind your head so you keep open across here. Now you're going to bend this top leg, bring it to the mat. And then what I want you to do, lift your bottom leg and lower the bottom leg. Runners will have tight muscles in there, so it's good to do these things. Even if you're a cyclist, lift that bottom leg, lower, lift, down, elongate that inner thigh, work it. 8, I'm going to kick something up, sliding back. 7, tighten your core. 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, you can have a hand on hip if you like. 10, 9, they're going to add those circles. 8, 7, 6, keep pelvis stabilized. 5, 4, scoop in. 3, 2 more, last one. Okay, get ready. Only do circles with your bottom leg. I'm going to kick something again. Hold on. Let me readjust. Inhale, exhale. Circles without moving your pelvis. 8, 7, really scoop. Sides of waist. Wring out the wet sponge. 6, 5, breathe in, breathe out. 4, breathe in, breathe out. 3, stretch leg long. 2 more. Last one. Reverse. Inhale, exhale. Just move leg without moving your pelvis. 8, 7, and 6. Reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Awesome. Okay, now you're going to stack your knees. You stacked your ankles. You're going to extend your bottom arm straight out. Your top arm is going to bend. And you're going to keep the shoulder away from the ear. Push your body up. I want you to engage these muscles here. Keep that shoulder down and back. Slide right down to your mat again. Ribs connect, pull together. Exhale, you're going to lift up. Come back down. Exhale, lift. And down. Work into this area. Connect, press, come back down. If you had any pain in the shoulder joint, then I'd ask for you to stop and not continue through pain, okay? 5, 4. Certain exercises could bug you, so you could just stop, okay? 3 more. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. Okay, once you're back up, I'm going to have you walk your legs out this way. And then let's do a little shoulder girdle release. So shoulder blades elevate, lift out of your palms. You should never feel stuck, stagnant energy in your wrists, like your wrists achy and hurting. Like you shouldn't feel like all your body weight is in your wrists. So sternum, breastbone lifts, your blades reach apart, and you want to lift out of your palms, and then you're going to gently release breastbone down, and now just check out your back. It's lengthened. So you're going to go up, release, So I'm just trying to do a little protraction, retraction of your shoulder girdle and your back. So we're moving those blades away from the back of the ribs. Lift, and then front ribs meet back ribs right there. Front ribs meet back ribs. Release. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Now we want to have a strong support system. I want us to get into our obliques, okay? Our obliques. And then I want you to feel strong in your shoulder girdle, under your shoulder blades. Back is long. We're going to stay in our neutral spine. So here's your plank. This is modified. You could stay here if you like. Getting a long line. Careful you're not up in the air, arching your back. Keep your low back long. Hold. So here's your plank. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bring the knees down. Now, concentrate on these 2 hip points. They narrow together in the front to give you a really firm support. Concentrate on the back of your shoulder blades. They anchor. They pull down the sides of your back. That's what we want. Now, I want you to think of a sling. Wring out the wet towel. Wring out the wet sponge around the sides of your waistline, okay? Your pelvis, hips are going to stay in alignment with your shoulders. Anchor blades down back. Start off in your plank. You're here in your plank. Now, knee comes to your elbow. Knee comes to your elbow. 9. Careful, keep your hips in alignment. Those 2 hip points come closer together in the front. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2 more. You have this. Last one. Come back to your knees. Now we're going to stretch. Think of elongating. You're going to sit back, hips over heels. Again, you could put a blanket or a pillow under the knees or under your pelvis to take pressure off your knee joints if you needed to. And then you're going to come forward and down. And just breathe. Let your whole back release. Inhale. And then exhale. And again, breathing in. Exhale, I want you to release your low back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Okay, we're going to do a table. Instead of a table on all fours, quadruped, we're going to do a little reverse plank, reverse table. You could have fingers forward. You could have fingers back. Test your wrist. I'm going to do it this way. Make sure it doesn't feel like too much pressure. Try to unload your wrist by pressing from armpit down into the palms as if someone's lifting you up from under the armpits. Push down through your palms. Open your collarbones. Chest is open. Shoulders are away from the ears. Push down into your feet. Now I want you to lift straight up. Lift your sternum, your breastbone to the sky. Lift your hip bones to the sky. Gauge your glutes. Now you're going to come straight back down, just like that. Exhale, collarbones are wide. And then come straight back to the mat. Exhale, engage your glutes. Straight back down. Strengthen your shoulder girdle too. Anchor those blades, hips to sky. Straight back down. We're going to do 4 more. Lift. Straight back down again. Shoulders away from ears. 3. And down. 2 more. Use that deep exhale to get your pelvis up. Squeeze your glutes. Pelvic stability, shoulder girdle stability. Last one. Hold it here. Breathe in. And slowly come back down. And then from here, I'm going to have you cross ankles in front. If it's too much on the knees, walk your feet away from you so it's less of a knee bend. That's how you fix if your knees hurt. And I want you to just take an inhalation. See what your shoulders feel like. Sides of neck long. Inhale. And then exhale, bring palms to center, heart center, and Anjali Mudra. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, center. Feel calm, peaceful, and centered. 1 more time. Breathing in. And then exhale, grounded. Feel grounded and secure. Now we're just going to bring our hands down by our sides. 1 more time, we're going to do a little neck release. Tiny little chin nod. Remember, it's not a big one. And you're just going to do a little neck roll to one side, a little head roll to the opposite side. Stretch side of neck here. Down. Stretch the side. Slow, easy. If anything feels tight, go extra special slow and shorten your range of motion, and then gently progress range. 4 more. We always stop if we have any pain in Pilates. 3 more. Even in yoga, we don't want pain. Now, kickboxing, we sometimes have pain because of the fatigue, and we just keep working on our punches and our kicks, so it's a little different kind of workout. Guess what? You're done, and you did it. 2 thumbs up. Awesome. I thank you so much for joining me today for some Pilates. We fit in a couple little yoga stretches, a little bit here and there, and I'll try to do a more yogic video next one, but I wanted to get some Pilates out there to you. So thank you for joining me. Today's Tuesday, so I hope you have a good rest of the week, and I'll try to get back on here really soon to get you a yoga workout, okay? So thank you for joining me. I so appreciate you. Take care. Bye. Peace.